Hello everyone, just outside Norris Test Centre, and I'm just going to run you over the course. Go, checked all around, blind spots, away you go. The test centre's just on the right there, so you would come out and you do a right at the end of the test centre road, which is just there, and you're going to go ahead of the lights. So we're always checking mirrors. Just in case you have to brake suddenly. I've got a bit of a tailgate behind me here. There we go. So don't create any bad habits like that I've got where I put my hand down there. Keep your two hands on the steering wheel. The roundabout is going to be a right third exit. Right third exit. Middle mirror, right mirror, indicate right. And safe to go, it's clear. There's the first on the left. A lot of people miss that one because sort of out the tunnel vision. Alright, so I'll come off the gas, the middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left, and then get back on the gas. What are you doing when you come off the gas? You just give yourself a little bit more time to check your mirrors and indicate. With this new camera I've got here, you got a better view. You should be able to see something in the mirrors. Straight ahead here. Alright, check your mirrors again. Obviously you've got a brake. It's really important when you're approaching the traffic light because it can change at any time. You always want to be able to see the tyres of this car and the tarmac. I can see them sitting in this seat. I'm a little bit higher than the camera. Driving for a while, you create bad habits, and I've got one. I'm resting my left hand. My shoulder's killing me. Been changing gears for all these years, and I got an automatic now. It doesn't know what to do with itself. I'm really doing that. So there's a little place down here where they gently ask you to pull over on the left. See if there's any space. There is, yeah. Middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Traffic can still get past you, so that's probably why they picked this one. It's a safe place. Twist the indicator off, and then they'll say, when it's safe to do so, drive on. They're just seeing you can pull over safely, move off safely, correctly. So I'll put my indicator, check that, and look over my right shoulder. I'm going to signal for this traffic on the other side, letting all them move away from the curb. There was no one behind me. Check your mirrors before you brake, before you any change of speed. There's a taxi down here. you generally best just nod your head. I took my hand off the wheel there. You want to keep 2 hands on the steering wheel. Someone's being courteous, being nice to you. Just in case these lights change. Now you get this right turn up here. It's just before the shop, the co-op. So it's the second on the right. Just check your mirrors. Don't indicate till you get to this bit, otherwise they'll think you're going into the no entry sign, and you're going into a 20 sign. This particular route, one of my pupils failed on this one. Middle mirror left will indicate left. You got a parallel park up here. Let's see if I can do one. It's a bit further up. Space. So if you don't do this parallel park here, then you're going to get a bay park. At the back of the test centre, or you do one in the KFC. At the end of this road, you're going to go left, with left mirror indicating left. Let's see what it's like. You get blind spots here because of the shops. I'll see on a nice view. I can't see to the left, so I wouldn't rush out here and just creep out. There's cars over there, yeah, and then just come back to your left. And just kiss the curb there. So I wouldn't worry about that. If you go over it fully, then you got a problem. You never know. Back to change the direction, back again. Get back down to 20. So you got 2 roundabouts here. Basically 2 spots on the floor, so that road area, I've got there just before that one. That road is blocked on the right. So I got to that just before that car there, so that would have been fine. I got another one now, it's going ahead again. Those places remind you where they failed. I was in the back of the car when she failed on this one. She couldn't make her mind up which way to go and ended up all over the place. That's what happens when you're in 2 minds. You make that serious mistake. not a bad little route though. The danger one on that is that turning right at the co-op, because there's a junction just before it. You've got to make sure you time your signal. Left at the lights, so chipping mirrors indicate left, and just make sure she wasn't too close behind me, because she's on her phone, or he's on his phone, both on the phone behind me. Makes you wonder how they get away with it on their phones to be behind me. Someone beeped them, I think. Oh, here we go. So you can make it the Warrington sign here, follow the sign from one that's just straight ahead at the roundabout. There, Warrington, second exit. And this roundabout, this one here, got the greyhound round the way. You want to do it in this lane, you're going ahead. And look at that, not a soul on the roundabout. It's very rare that. I'm going to have to just cut over here just to get round and check my mirrors. And just clip the mirrors to indicate left. It was one of those things that's being blown down. But this is actually 40 miles an hour now, so you can speed up. I'm just wary of this car pulling out. Look at this, here, this car here. This is the one that's on the phone. Unreal, innit? Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you didn't get that parallel park, you're going to get a drive into a bay here or reverse into a bay, which is the KFC. This is the next one. Mirror left, mirror indicate left. Slow down here because you're going to come into here. So they'll either take you down there and do a reverse. I'm going to do a reverse one on the left here, or drive into the one on the right, so it'll be pretty easy there. But the reverse one, I'm just going to do, you get the white line in the middle of the door, roughly 3 lines back, look all around, and that's where it goes in that one there. But there looks the second line on there, you can't see the first one. Full locket left, all around. Make sure you keep your observations, keep your eye on where the lines are. Let's have a look at this, looking alright. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. And be careful, don't stare in this. I know it's really helpful, that's how I was telling you before, my pupil failed in that parallel park, because when the red line gets to the curb, that's probably roughly where you want to be. And that is a bait package. Just look around. Do not do this there when you're going back, or stare in that mirror or that mirror or that mirror. Just glance. Just do it slowly. The secret to the manoeuvre is the actual speed. Alright, we're going to carry on here because I want to take you to the bulldog team, which is like, so quite a few people have a little bit of problem with on here. If Queasley's watching this, she'll probably be laughing. Well, we go. Remember, you could be a driving or a reversing. I don't know what you're going to get. Middle left, middle indicate left. What's the woman on the bike? And always make sure the 3 lanes are clear. You wouldn't experience the drivers will pull out in a lane while the other lanes are busy. You got to make sure the 3 lanes are empty, or if there's 2 lanes, or if especially one lane. So traffic light's going to go left. A little bit of left, indicate left. Pulled over on the left when you're coming down here. So for example, to see the white car down there, they'll say, can you just pull up behind that white car and leave a space? No space to pull out safely. Minute left, minute indicate left. And don't worry about the drivers because they will tell you to ignore them on this occasion. And so roughly this is about a car length here. You don't want to get any closer really. If you're too far away, they'll just ask you to move forward. They ask you to move forward, just move, check around before you move forward. Okay, so I'm going to put me in the middle, indicate, check a blind spot. You've got to watch out for traffic coming this way and there. Make sure there's no one. I'm alright at the moment. So if I had pulled out, if it was closer, I would have waited. What's coming up next with this route, as I say, it's not a bad little route, but there's a couple of challenges coming up here. When we turn off shortly, we end up going through some shops and there's usually loads of cars on the left. And then when you get further down, you're coming to the bulldog turn. I'm trying to get there before the schools. I think we should be alright. Before the schools there. There's 2 schools there. If anyone knows the area, it's where little Bobby, they have to sign for slow down for Bobby. Alright, so we're going to take the next road on the left. Minute left, we're indicating left. That's where our little kid got shot. It always gets busy down here. I always say you're lucky, but you're lucky it's empty. You've got to be, especially when you get around this corner here. It's not too bad here, it's alright. They're not all parked on the curb, they're normally parked on the road. And this would be ideal, this. So, since the last time I was here, the sign seems to be rubbed out. This used to be a 30, what's the sign on that sign? What's it about? Yeah, it's saying 20. Is it 20? That's interesting, that one. 20 to side, 29. Well, the other one I was going to say to you, when you get to the bottom of this road, there's a 20 sign opposite the road. Now this used to be a 30, this road. But they've recently done it all up. And when people make mistakes is, you can see through that paint, but it does look like they changed it to 20. So I'm pretty sure the examiner will tell you, explain it to you. Whoever it is not happy with it being a 20. Alright, we're going to go left here. This is the bit where you get caught out, because anyway, if it's a 20, this here, right, see the road opposite, that's 20. The road you're going to go on now is a 30. Well, they've done all that as well, just noticed they've blocked that off. Yeah, so there's 20 over here, and in this now, there's no sign here, so you see the street lights. So there's nothing telling us that there was 20 like the other road that we were on. So this is now a 30. This has always been a 30, but the thing about this video, someone might watch this in like a couple of years' time and change the speed limit. So as a disclaimer, always check for your speed limits. Now here, you can tell because of the street lights, in the presence of street lights, this is a 30 mile an hour. If it was a 20, it would have been the last street you were in, and it would have said 20 mile an hour. So we're coming up to this bulldog turn, and the amount of people over the years that have been training or going on a test, that for some reason they go round the arrow and approach it from the opposite side, which is not the way you're going to do it. So we'll just do it the way I'm going to do it now. This here 20 is what you call, like when the lights are on, it's an advisory sign because it's written in black. So the school hasn't let out yet, so we've missed it. So you just go to the appropriate speed. Alright, so we're going to take the next road on the right. The reason why you can see all this information here can blow someone's poor little minds a bit. So you want to turn here earlier. See here, this side. Check over that side, and stay over there. The lad who went to go around that way and failed many years ago, and I was quite shocked, to be honest with you. Failed him for it. Still had his indicator on. He was going to go back, which would have been a U-turn. So this is where it says Bobby. Slow down for Bobby. So don't be surprised if someone flies past, because they don't seem to take any notice. Notice there's the co-op, so you're going round in a circle. That's all the tests are. Some of them are shaped like a circle, some of them are shaped like a U-turn, like a horse's shoe. Sometimes they go left and then bring you through West Derby Village. So there's different routes. So if you got back earlier, you go that way, but we're probably on track here for 30 minutes. They last between 30 and 40 minutes. Your driver test, that's the amount of time. Unless you're involved in, like, you know, there's been an incident and there's a traffic jam. Get stuck, and it will last longer. The West Derby Village bridge is always busy. Always be careful going through there. Can't shake this flu off. I've had it for 2 weeks now. No, 2.5 weeks. Still aching. Cough slowed down a little bit. I've been taking loads of cough medicine. My back's killing me. Some people are saying it's the new strain of COVID. Might be. Whatever it is, it's a bug. Never used to get these bugs. All of a sudden we're getting them. Where's where we got the funny shaped roundabout? It's a right third exit. And with a right indicate right, indicator up on this. The indicator's on this side, and if he's over that side I can get across here. So there's the first one. A lot of people miss that one because you'll always look down at Tunnel. That's the first exit, that's the second. Where the church is here, this is your third exit coming from that way. Obviously came from middle minute and the left minute. And away you go. The reason why you slow down there is just to give you enough time just to get that minute check. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, you always pull it over on here. Middle minute, left minute indicate left. There's a wagon coming, so I'll pull over there. And all this is about is just, can you do it safely? I give that wagon, then I give it a signal and pull it in. So you can see the test centre. I'm not going to go back in the test centre. I never even started in there. The test alive, so it wouldn't be fair. This wind carries on here though. It is getting a bit windy. They may cancel them. So what I'm going to do, I'll let this learner go past in case it's a test, and then I'll head towards the test centre, which is just past the traffic light. Middle mirror. Oh, there's another car coming. When the car's coming now, it wouldn't be a good idea to put your indicator on now because they probably think you're going to move off. I'm going to do it now when they go past. Middle mirror, right minute, indicate rise. Check all around, blind spot check is the last place remember your blind spot check. Do not forget it. If you ask you to pull over again, then you probably miss something. I'm expecting this light to go to red, so just keep behind me, nothing behind me, so alright, brake. They're going to get stuck in here. Oh no, the wagon is alright going. So you just a couple of, well, 30 seconds from the test centre, but as I say, what's she doing? That was a classic one. I always say expect the unexpected when you're driving. When you're driving, you do like this, it's all new. the tester going out here. So I'm going to pull over on the left. I'm in the middle left, indicate left. I can't see the curb here because of the leaves, so just go to stop here. There's the indicator off. The test centre is just there. You probably can't see because the tree's in the way. It says driving test centre. Anyway, that's it now for another video, and I shall see you all in the next video. It's bye from me.